That monster reindeer really wants to attack me when I'm standing on the barn. It's really scary because he's so big and he wants to eat me. But I better hold still and try to survive. Today, Daddy Pig and I will survive 99 days in the barn. This is one of the most dangerous challenges because there are monsters literally everywhere.
Peppa, are you serious? This could be incredibly dangerous. The big monsters will definitely want to catch us and destroy us.
I'm sure we can handle this challenge. But to avoid being destroyed on the first day, we'll need to collect a lot of resources. I think we'll be hiding in the barn by the second night when we'll have a lot of different resources. That's the only way we'll win. Of course. Friends, subscribe to us if you want to see even more interesting videos. It all depends on how active you are.
Peppa will really take on a very dangerous challenge, because hiding and escaping from these monsters will be practically impossible. The monsters will be everywhere, and they'll want to destroy us. This could really be very difficult.
Don't worry, Daddy Pig. The whole difficulty is that the fire in the center of our camp scares off all the monsters. Since we'll be surviving in the barn for 99 days, there simply won't be a fire. Don't worry, Daddy Pig. The whole difficulty is that the fire in the center of our camp scares off all the monsters. Since we'll be surviving in the barn for 99 days, there simply won't be a fire. We need to look at the positive side of this. If we can survive for 99 days, many of our friends will try something similar and have fun.
I think it's kind of fun hiding from dangerous monsters who want to destroy you every time. I'd say it's just incredibly terrifying fun.
It's a good challenge because it's going to be incredibly difficult. We need to gather a lot of different resources to start surviving. We need a lot of wood, parts, and food. We need to upgrade the workbench so that we can unlock at least some blueprints and new crafting options.
Of course, we could use some weapons to fight off monsters and other animals. There will be a lot of them here by nightfall. It's a good thing we're not surviving the first night.
We also need to expand our map. And for that, we'll constantly upgrade our campfire. But on the second night, we'll go inside the barn to survive. Of course, I don't know what will come of this, but we'll at least try to do something similar and survive outside our camp.
We already have good tools and even some resources. But Peppa, it's getting dark, so we better go to camp. The monsters won't be able to attack us effectively on the first night. Of course, I'm scared of what will happen on the second night, because there will be an incredible number of these monsters. We definitely won't be able to fight them off or escape.
You shouldn't worry yet. So far, we are making good progress, and we're already at Camp Level 3. We've already explored the map well and can find many useful things that will help us survive. Of course, everything won't be as perfect as I'm imagining here. It'll be much more difficult because there really are a lot of monsters.
There will apparently be wolves, even some huge, scary deer monster. We'll definitely have to be very careful around it and not fall into its clutches. It's really huge, fast, and it'll want to get us because there's no fire anywhere. So we'll need to stick together and figure out how to fight and run against it.
It's really not that scary to go out on the first night. As long as no one's hunting us, we can gather resources, chop down trees, and run wherever we want.
I don't really like that Peppa leaves camp early to gather resources, but I definitely can't stop her now. It's good that daylight is breaking, and we can go and continue collecting useful things. All the fun will come later, when we go to the barn. and survive there. This will be a really scary challenge, and I want to put it off for as long as possible. But I just have no choice.
Daddy Pig is really worried about this. I'm also worried, of course, whether we'll be able to survive 99 days. But it'll be a success if we can survive even 2 days. That's why we need to prepare so efficiently and gather the best of everything. Only then can we truly survive the maximum number of days. In any case, our goal is truly possible. But I'm just wondering if it's possible to seal ourselves inside so that no monsters can attack us.
Of course, Peppa and I agreed to go on a second night. But somehow I feel like we haven't gathered any resources or things at all, and haven't prepared for this. It could be much more difficult, even if we try to imagine it. I hope we can still see it through and survive here for exactly 99 days.
If we can survive exactly 99 days in the barn, then no one will ever be able to beat our record. We are the only ones who can set such a record. That's why we need to try our best. We only get one try, and we need to give it our all, Daddy Pig. I'm counting on you.
If you say so, Peppa, then I'll trust you. Of course, it'll be difficult, because I'm afraid of all these monsters. They're too scary and look menacing. But in any case, that doesn't change the fact that we better get ready to survive in the barn. It's almost the second night, and we don't have much.
But we can't wait any longer. We have to see this through to the very end and sort everything out as quickly as possible. Only then can we really survive in the barn. I already have a lot of things, and they'll definitely help us survive as many days as possible in the barn. The main thing is that we can defend ourselves if we stand inside with the door open.
With the door open? That's incredibly scary, Peppa. They'll definitely be able to get inside and attack us. I'm more than sure that'll be a losing plan. Maybe we can get to the roof and no one will be able to get us down from there. I think it would look more realistic than just sitting inside.
In any case, our goal is to survive as long as possible, and we must use all options. If it's safe to jump to the roof, we will. So don't worry ahead of time, and we'll definitely see how it goes. Are you sure you've prepared everything? And are you ready to go?
Peppa, we're finally inside that barn. Just like you wanted, the doors are open, and the monsters will be here very soon. So we really need to be afraid of them. The most important thing is to hope they don't come inside. That way we can really survive the night and come up with a plan for how to stay safe.
I think I'll climb onto the roof and keep an eye out for monsters. I haven't seen anyone yet. I hope they can't get me here.
Peppa, this could be dangerous. This isn't just a joke, so get down as quickly as you can and get inside. This will definitely be much safer.
You definitely don't have to worry about me. I was the one who suggested it. So I'll stay on the roof for now. But I can't see any monsters at all. Maybe I need to summon them somehow. I'll walk around the barn and see if they attack. I'm really interested in that. I want to see them as close as possible.
Peppa, I think the monsters will be here very soon, and we'll be in big trouble. Oh no! Just look at that! It's a deer monster! He's right here!
Yes, I see that monster. He's incredibly huge and scary. But he can't come in here, much less catch us.
Peppa, don't come any closer, because it really could grab you and eat you. We have to stay away from it. The most important thing is that it really can't get through. Then we definitely won't have such problems. I didn't think I'd worry so much about this.
But we still managed to survive one day inside the barn. That means we won't have to worry about the next night either. That's a real success for us. The most important thing is to have as much food as possible. That way, no one will be able to catch us, much less eat us. It'll be literally impossible.
We need to gather as much food as possible and cook it. Of course, after that, we need to go back to the barn and try to survive another day like that. If we can do it 2 days in a row, we can even survive 99. We seem to have cooked everything inside the barn, and now we just have to stay here. I wonder how many more monsters will come and try to eat us.
This time, I'll try to survive the monsters, but I'll be standing at the very top. It might be dangerous, of course, but it's still worth a try. We simply must try to do this. If we succeed, 99 days doesn't sound so scary. After all, this barn will protect us from the monsters.
Peppa, please be careful! Because you saw that reindeer yourself. He's too tall, and he might try to get you. If things get bad, run inside. If you get eaten, that would be a really big problem. I definitely can't live alone for 99 days, and I wouldn't want to. So you have to stay in one piece.
Oh no, friends! Just look at this! That monster reindeer really wants to attack me when I'm standing on the barn. It's really scary because he's so big and he wants to eat me. But I better hold still and try to survive.
Besides that monster reindeer, there's also the wolf. But they're still attacking Peppa and won't want to come inside. So the most important thing is to just see it through to the very end and wait another day. I'm still more than confident we can survive 99 days, since Peppa was able to climb onto the roof and she's safe there. That would be a really cool survival.
Yoo-hoo, friends! We finally managed to survive inside the barn. The monster really is gone. That's why, friends, we'll be saying goodbye to you. See you very soon, and bye, everyone!